Hello guys, AntoineBn here for Simarchitecture and welcome back to a new video which I'm super happy to do because we're building today what I call the Dragon Castle in Windenburg on a 64 by 64 lot, and I'm very excited about this build. So I called it the Dragon Castle even though there aren't any dragons on this lot or in the game in general. Actually it was somehow a tribute to the real castle that inspired me for this build. It is called Schloss Drachenburg. It's located in Germany near Cologne, and actually Drachenburg means dragon castle, kind of. And it is actually located in a small city near Cologne on sort of a hill overlooking the Rhine River, and this hill is called the Drachenfels, which means the dragon hill. So yeah, it's all around dragon. So this palace or castle, as I should call it, was built in the late 19th century at the same time as a way more popular and well-known castle, which is Neuschwanstein, the famous castle of Louis II of Bavaria. You know, this castle that inspired Sleeping Beauty Castle. So it was built by a rich banker in the late 19th century. I don't know much about him or overall about the history of the place. I just know that this man never lived in the castle, even though it was built to become his main residence. But it was not used for this purpose, and then the castle went through several events, I would say. It was bought by some other people. I think it became a Catholic institute, and then during the Second World War it became a sort of Adolf Hitler school, I think, so nothing very good. Anyway, now it is one of, yeah, I think the major tourist attraction along the Rhine River. And it is a wonderful place which belongs to this castle built in 19th century which tried to you know, get inspired by several times, especially the medieval times for this one. And yeah, it just has a very special vibes that you only find in 19th century builds. So that's it about the history of the place, and now I would tell you more about how I build it. So the exterior is pretty accurate. I checked several pictures, videos, just to be sure how it looks from every angle. Of course, there are some elements that are not 100% accurate. I added some small turrets or small ornaments that don't exist in the real castle, but the general shape of the building is somehow close to the real one. So I'm very happy with the exterior, and actually it was my favorite part. Lately I noticed that I prefer building the exterior than just decorating and furnishing the houses. Probably because doing the exterior is more creative, I think. But yeah, I love it. And what is not accurate about the exterior is the garden. I didn't do much research about the real garden, and actually I didn't really care because on the lots that we have in the Sims world, we're not able to do anything when we're building a huge house. So I just saw what space I had left, and I imagined some things around it. So on the front side there's some water and plants, and a path that goes along the castle, and in the backyard, and this is a really cool feature of this house, we have a big maze which is 100% functional, and there's only one way to go out. And yeah, it took me forever, but it was very fun. I think I never did a maze in my buildings, so it was very cool. And there's a big pond with some ruins and a small fountain and lily flowers. And there's also a sort of hidden place in the garden which is surrounded by big trees, and there's a statue and some antique ruins. So it's a pretty lovely place, I think. But yeah, that's it about the exterior actually. As I told you, the castle is pretty big and I didn't have much space to do something else. So the castle is built on top of not a hill I would say, but you know, I built a big foundation, then I used the terrain tools and then built the castle itself. And it's sort of terrace I would say, and on this terrace it's also landscaped with bushes, trees and flowers. So yeah, I love the look of the whole thing, especially on this lot where the light is amazing. And yeah, the best time of the day is probably the sunset. The light is beautiful. Yes, that's it about the exterior, and for the interior I went for a completely free interpretation of the castle. Actually, I didn't even look at inside pictures. I didn't want to get influenced by the real one, so I just started decorating it from scratch. Had no model or no picture, and yeah, I thought that doing the floor plan would be a real nightmare, but it wasn't. I don't know why, but it was quite easy actually to do the landscape. No, not the landscaping, the floor plan. I had a vague idea of what I wanted to do, so probably that's why it was easier. So in the ground floor we have the big entrance hall, which is actually a big staircase. On the left side of the castle we have the banqueting hall, which is just a huge dining hall with several sitting areas, some beautiful arches that come with the Get Famous expansion pack, which I never used, I guess, so it was the occasion to use them. They have a pretty medieval look. Yes, and next to this banqueting hall there is a small tower leading to a gambling room, which is probably cool after a dinner to go. And yes, there's also a kitchen, of course, which is not very interesting. You will see it in the end screenshots, but yes, there's nothing special about a kitchen. There's a painting room. There is also a library, which is probably my favorite room of the whole castle. It is a 2-star room with yeah, beautiful bookshelves, fireplaces. It feels really welcoming, I think, and I love the feeling of this room. Attached to this room we have the music room, which is a bit lighter. And finally there's there's a room I didn't really know what to do with it. I didn't want to build a bedroom, so I just decided to build a hobbies room, if I can say. So there is a small painting area and there's an organ. So yeah, and a sitting area, but nothing special about this room. There's also an office, which is pretty cool actually, and that's where the owner of the castle would work. And there are 2 toilets. And that's it about the ground floor, and I think it's already a lot. I will go quicker for the first floor, which is actually pretty simple. These are only bedrooms and bathrooms. We have 5 bedrooms and all of them have their own bathrooms, plus there is a separated bathroom for the guests, and there is the second floor of the library. And yeah, so there is a small hall or a small corridor, but it's not very interesting. And finally we're coming to the last part of the interior, which is the 3rd and 4th floors that are located in the main big tower. And actually those floors are for the private use of the owner, so it's a private apartment kind of. On the 5th floor we have the sitting area with a fireplace, bookshelves, some nice furniture. There's a small area where you can work. And if you go up on the 4th floor, there is the bedroom itself, and I really love it because it feels really isolated from the rest of the castle, and it's overlooking the whole surroundings, so it feels really cool, especially at night or when you can see the moon rising in the sky. It's wonderful, and yeah, you feel really I think it feels very peaceful to be yeah, above the ocean and be able to see all the surroundings. And I love this place. It really feels like a fairy tales, I would say. And yes, yeah, and also there's a bathroom attached to the main bedroom. Yes, bedroom. But yes, I didn't show much the bathrooms, I think, in the end screenshot because it's not very interesting. Myself, I don't like building them, so yeah, I don't want to bother you showing you all the bathrooms because most of the time they are always all the same. I do one and then I copy paste it to all the other bathrooms. And yes, that's pretty much it about the interior. I was actually very quick on this build. I surprised myself. Most of the time it takes me one entire week to do a build. But for this one, actually, I spent 2 days doing the exterior and I did the interior in 1 day. So I was very happy. And actually, I was motivated to finish this build because there's another very cool build that is coming. For those who are following me on Twitter, you are probably aware that I'm doing a collab soon with Simproved, who is a fantastic builder. I've been a fan of what she builds for years now. I even followed her before I started my own channel, and I remember when I started my channel I was like, wow, who are these people like Simpro, Frieza Bunny, Hatsi? I was like, wow, it's fantastic. Yeah, for me they were stars, kind of. And yeah, I'm very honored to do a collab with Simproved. And actually we're also building a castle, or rather a small palace, which is also inspired by a German palace. It's Schloss Drachenburg, located in Düsseldorf. And yes, I love it. It's a beautiful pink palace. And yeah, I can't wait to show you the collab. I don't know exactly when we will release it, but yeah, I'm already excited. So Simprov already built the exterior and I have to furnish it. I will probably start today or tomorrow when I'm recording this video. So on Tuesday the 7th of April. And yes, I'm very, very excited. She did a wonderful work, and yeah, I feel the pressure because I have to do it right. Yes, so this castle, not the one I'm doing with Simprov, but the one at the Spit Bill, is already available on the gallery, I think, or if not, I will release it just after the premiere. And yes, feel free to use it. I know that for some people who have like a small computer or not very powerful computer, it might be a little bit heavy. Maybe the game would crash, but believe me, when I played on my smaller computer, which was not at all a gaming computer, I built huge houses or huge mansions and it worked pretty well. So I think you shouldn't be too much worried about this. Yes. Yes, that's it for me. I'm very excited for the upcoming days, just to have your feedback about this build, but also to share with you the collab with Simprove and have some other ideas of builds. I still don't know when I will go back to work, so I'm still stuck home, and it's cool actually. I don't feel like in jail or anything. It's cool. I think yeah, it's just a question of habits. It was hard in the first days, but now it's fine. I go out very rarely, just to do the grocery, to have a walk sometimes. But yeah, I'm just staying home and it's cool. I'm not saying that I won't be happy when I will be able to go out as often as I want, especially because I live next to the Palace of Versailles and I miss so bad to go to the park of the palace and have my traditional walk on Sunday. But yeah, actually have a lot of things to do at home, like cooking, cleaning, reading, watching series, especially since today Disney Plus is finally available in France. So I have a lot of things to watch and yeah, also a lot of things to build. Now I think it's time for me to leave you. There is a few minutes left before the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was a pleasure for me to do it. I had a lot of fun and I hope you will feel it while watching this bit build. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.